Hello, my name is Fatoumata Mukelabai. I'm an entrepreneur, founder of Fats Comfort, proud founder of Fats Comfort. Well, let's just say I was tired of depending on my job. I'm a banker and my position as a client advisor at AB Bank. And let's just say you don't want to depend on your salary all your life. So I started thinking of what to do aside my job, and I figured, well, I need to find something to do in business. And I said last year in June, it was during the time of winter, I was trying to decide what to do, and I figured maybe clothing, something that will keep people warm. And I figured the idea of selling blankets. Then that's how I started. I think I started with like 900 kwacha. I had to save up for I think 2 months or one, I think, I'm not sure, but it was amounting to that much. And before I knew it, I was already investing into clothes, because of course after having your sales and everything, you want to invest into the business. So yeah, I figured open a page and do most of my sales there. Well, I think it's exciting. Well, for me it is, because for once I don't have to look at a man and have to depend on him. But me being a lady doing my own thing, that's a way to financial freedom, and I think everybody should aspire to do that. I'm privileged to be in an environment where I could figure out what I want to do and express myself through fashion. Well, the last experience I would look at would be, I think, transport. Mostly you would want to get to a client's place on time, deliver on time, locate the area where they stay, and maybe because they're using a bus, because I'm using a bus, I do my own deliveries. I like to do my own deliveries, and the mode of transport is limiting. So if I could get a car soon, that would make things a bit easy. Yeah. Otherwise, the other thing would be maybe just clients inquiring, but that's also a good thing. If people can inquire about a certain product, meaning they're interested. If they're not buying, then they're looking at someone who might be interested to buy, so they'll be referring someone to come and buy. And that's one of the things that I've experienced. People that just ask may just send someone to come and buy whatever it is that you're selling, and everything else is part of the process. I'm still learning into the business. I won't say there's been much negativity, but a lot of positive, and I'm going with that. Okay, like I said, considering the transport, well, how do you overcome that? The fact that you're running late for a delivery that was supposed to be done maybe an hour before. But explain yourself to the client and just be upfront about the mode of transport you're using, because some people would want their things to be delivered on time. So you need to make sure you just straight up tell them when you can deliver something, so that it doesn't create sort of a customer service problem. You want your customers satisfied, so let them know what's up, and also keep a positive mind. I want to believe not. I think it's more encouraging than intimidating, and if it is intimidating, I think they're not really outspoken about it, but the rest that have spoken to me about it are more encouraged than intimidated. Well, business-wise, I would love for Fats Comfort to be part of the London Fashion Week. That would be awesome, to actually also showcase our own women, because mostly we look at whites being dressed up, but how about we put some black women out there as well, in our own clothing and in the clothes out there. But I think that also brings out who we are and tells the world we exist. We can also be out there. Aside that, well, my business is going to be a multi-billion dollar. We desire to have an app, our own app, and launch our e-commerce. I pray it doesn't go up to 5 years, comes in sooner, and we can be a mini or aspire to be eBay Alibaba or AliExpress. Is there anything missing? Maybe we're not encouraged enough. Maybe they are not encouraged enough, because personally, I had to be tired of something for me to venture into business. So maybe they're not encouraged enough, or maybe they think you need to have capital to start up so many things. But I think that ship was already sailed. We can't say capital is a limit. You can't limit yourself to that far. I would say you need to be inspired from wherever you're coming from. Are you lacking something? Do you want to solve a problem? Because at the end of the day, every business person is trying to solve a problem. Well, my advice to everybody out there pursuing their goals is to, be out there, volunteer. I think sometimes we don't like to volunteer, but we need to volunteer. Sometimes you may not be getting paid for certain things that you like doing, but you need to be ready for that road. Some people get good opportunities by just being out there, giving themselves their time freely to somebody. Aside that, you need to be open-minded. Opportunities can come from anywhere. It won't always come with a paycheck or a pay slip. Do this and I'll pay you. We need to get that mentality out of us, I think, out of so many youths. And the other thing I wanted to say would be, we need to stop depending on people around us. I know we all need each other, but we need to stop feeling like people owe you, your parents owe you, the government owes you. No, the government doesn't owe you. Maybe they took you to school and they are supposed to provide employment and whatnot. But when you look around you, there are a lot of people who are not employed, and that should tell you something. You need to create something of your own, that the next generation won't come and say, oh, there's no employment, because our generation is not creating any employment, so they're also going to complain. But if we start being innovative and making something out of nothing, then they'll find something to rely on, and they can also be innovative and form something out of what's already there.